Let's get this fucking over with. Oh my, yeah. Whew. I'd like to take a moment to lead everyone in prayer. A reading from the book of Steve. Steve, bring us the fruit, and Steve, take away the fruit. Steve, bring us the Mexican children with baskets on their heads, filled with goods, fruits, and bread. Today we feast, Steve said, and tomorrow we die. A reading from the book of Steve, Austin 3:16. Coyd Marx here, people. I know a lot of you have been wondering where I've been the last couple years, and it's been a bit of a treacherous road. I've been doing a lot of SCID X monitoring in our sister plant in Wuhan, China. As you know, Wuhan took a bit of a PR hit a few years back, so is the company SCID X. There's a lot of liberal misinformation going around right now about how SCID X may or may not have caused the COVID-19 pandemic. This information is spread to you by people like Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden. I gotta be honest with you guys, I've changed my ways. The old me would call Joe Biden a retard and would call Nancy Pelosi a cunt. The new me, however, would like to thank them for keeping me accountable. I know that my business dealings in the past have not always been, ethical. I found that people have found me to be repulsive, and I've had a long history of violence towards people that I deem to be below me. I've had to do some serious reflecting over the past couple years. I've been getting sober, reluctantly. I've made tremendous strides in my personal life. I now have a wife that I have recently divorced. I have a child that, quite frankly, needs a lot of help, and I'm not prepared to give it to him. I'm not prepared to say that he's mine either. The doctors have been trying to say that it's the amount of SCID X that I've been giving him from the time that he was born and the developmental stages in the womb. But quite frankly, I think they're wrong. Because SCID X is making a comeback, people. I'm here to say, thank God for that. Because in these trying times, we need an energy drink that gets people going. Really brings out everyone's best, I would say, including my own. Oh yeah. I'd like to remind everybody, SCID X is America's #1 soy sauce-based energy drink. Strictly for ages 14 and over. If you are under the age of 14, it is not my responsibility if you drink it. Do not drink it. Or, sneak it, I don't care. It's not my problem. It's a quality beverage, we know that. It's actually the second most popular energy drink in China. I mean, we were pushing crates of this in the wet markets of Wuhan. Everyone who bought a crate of SCID X got one free fruit bat. It was like a little take-home snack. Again, if you drank SCID X and you're under the age of 14, you need to call the poison control hotline immediately at 1-800-222-1222. That number is 1-800-222-1222. You have a ticking window at that point. Treat it as if you've recently been bitten by a diamondback rattlesnake. It is not good if you are under the age of 14. I'd like to remind everybody that I'm still legally the manager of Houseplant, although I've been indisposed for quite some time. I come back to America to find that pig, Mr. Smith, has been taking his time and spreading around rumors and talking shit about me. And then I find out he's got this little gig going on with a fucking straight to vinyl pressing, like the world needed that. What I'll be doing is I'll be taking 100% of those profits and I'll be donating them to church, to my church. I'm giving it back to the Lord, okay? The music industry has been riddled with evil pedophiles, and we all know that the church has had a squeaky clean record when it comes to their relationship with children and, even adults and third world countries. And quite frankly, it's time to give back to the Lord, people. Mr. Smith is over here like a pig in a trough when it comes to money, and he's getting greedy, and I don't like it. I don't like greed. That's one of the 7 deadly sins. I don't need to remind you guys that if you guys are keeping up with the good book. All the money from the least of all pressing will go to my church and bettering the people in our communities. Make sure you order your least of all pressing by
August 12th.
Get that money in there, unless you want kids to die of trench foot and, measles and rubella and, all these diseases that liberals seem to be bringing out of the woodwork. You have 3 songs you can choose from, and that's a pretty good deal. You could choose between mainly the SCID X song. I'm gonna need you to buy the SCID X song, okay?
Order your least of all direct-to-vinyl 7-inch record by August 12th. Choose between 3 songs, including Big Boy Bowley, the SCID X song, and a cover of Pearl Jam's Even Flow. May God bless you in all that you do today. Amen.